not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the upcoming race war. I'm going to go into the concept of a race war, and I'm going to tell you why America will never have a race war, and that if America does have a race war, speaking hypothetically, how it will pan out. Now, some say that there is an ongoing race war, that it's subtle, that it's economics, and that it's social. It's not about complete carnage and bloodshed. Even though black men are being gunned down in the street by authoritarian figures, and that's the thing. Now, the thing is, black people are a resource to be exploited. White people exploit black people, and even black people will exploit other black people. Black people are still serving their original purpose in this country, and that is servitude and to entertain white folks. That's the thing. So black people being in the criminal penals corrections facility. We know that prisons are private, so they make money off that. They make money off black people being pimped and the entertainment industry. In sports. So in a lot of ways, blacks are very valuable to the upper echelon of the power structure. I'm like, if football and basketball was all white, I think that even white people won't even be interested in seeing these all-white leagues. It'll be pretty boring. Now, if we was going to have a standoff with white people, go toe-to-toe with artillery, then the only way that, we can even put up a good fight if the Mexicans help us. If we align ourselves with the Mexicans, and the Mexicans use this, and Latinos use this as a way to get back at land, or whatever they talking, reclaim the territories that the white men took. But I'm gonna exclude the Mexicans, because let's say the Mexicans help the white people. If the white man said, okay, if you help us, then we're not gonna say anything about you sneaking over the border. We're not gonna, we're gonna get rid of ICE and all this other stuff. So there's no way blacks will have a prayer. But as I said before, black people are too important to the infrastructure. Even the black people on welfare, whatever, are getting government subsidies, are too important to the grand scheme of things to eliminate. Now, I understand that the poor whites, the wretched whites, don't understand that. Hillbilly Bob and so forth. And I'm not saying that there isn't whites out there that's willing and able to initiate the race war. I'm pretty sure there is, and I'm pretty sure that they've already been trying stuff to get black people to react. They're already talking about it, There's a book called Don't Make the Black Kids Angry. It's a book written by a white guy. And to me, this book is race war propaganda. But I got another video about Colin Flaherty, or whatever the hell his name is, in his book. That's my upcoming video. But I'm going to talk about this race war here. Now, it's very, and to get white people to do this, to go out and start slaughtering and massacring black people, they will do it for the red, white, and blue. You can make them believe that they're doing this to save the future of their country, because black people aren't really looked as full Americans anyway. So Christian white folks will not bat an eye. God-fearing Christians, they won't hesitate to do it. It won't be like they have a conscience or whatever. Oh, we can't kill people. No. You know what I mean? They'll do it in the name of America. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're already training for it. You know, they got their shooting ranges or whatever, stockpiling on ammunition. You know, it's nothing for them to jump inside a truck and go, hee-haw, hee-haw, shoot their guns in the air and shoot down every black beady eye they see it. They see. In the name of America. So I'm not saying these savages aren't willing to do it. But I think it's maybe the rich and the powerful ultimately that's holding them back. And now in the race war situation, there's no way blacks are going to win. You know what I mean? If white people have access to the hospitals and the hospitals shut them off, there's no way. What's going to happen is going to be like one of those third world countries, you know, where you see a dictator butchering people. What do? They seek refuge. They get out their countries or whatever, and they become misplaced and displaced. You know, like for instance, in around 1993 and 1994 with Haiti, when you had Emmanuel Constant, that dictator that was massacring these Haitis, what the hell they do? They got the fuck out of Dodge. They got them little lifeboats or whatever, little canoes, and tried to make their way to neutral waters, tried to make their way to Florida. So that's how it is, because black people only represent 13% of the population. We got a good 2 million of black people that's locked up in jail. So, you know, the ones that are locked up will be they're easily gone. You know, then you got to figure the women and children, you know what I'm saying, they're not going to be able to fight. So, yeah, people are going to run. Yeah, there are some blacks that are going to stand and fight with their guns. God bless them. That they're not going to last too long, but blacks are going to go into hiding. Now, you're going to have black people underwater with snorkels trying to hide from the white man. And black people are going to scatter out. They're going to get the fuck out of Dodge. You're going to have black people running south of the border. You're going to have black people running up towards Canada to live amongst the wilderness. Me personally, I'm going to be on a fucking inner tube in a life jacket in the Atlantic Ocean trying to make my way to Africa. So you have black people in little boats, you know what I'm saying, on waters. They're going to get out. Not too many are going to stand and fight. It's suicide. You know. And that's the thing. And I admit there are going to be some white people that help us. A lot of white people are going to gather us up and get us on boats or whatever and get us out of this country. You know, some of them are going to set us up for the kill. You know, like the Underground Railroad, they're going to be like, hey, yeah, come here, come. You can hide in my basement. And they're going to be like, dinner time, boys. You know, so that's how it's going to go down. You know, but I'm going to tell you why. See, the thing is, the race war is going to be very disappointing for a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, the bloodthirsty rednecks or whatever, gun-toting paramilitary white boys. It's going to be very disappointing for them because they're not going to be able to kill like they want. Or they're just going to shoot people in the back or while they're running away. You know, it's not going to be some sort of tactical war where, you know what I'm saying, blacks are going to gain some sort of territory and there's going to be strategies or whatnot. But you're going to have a whole lot of mayhem in the streets. And there's not going to be any rules. You know, and so they're going to take advantage of a situation. You know, a lot of these white dudes are going to be like, shit, I'm out here risking my life, you know, to fight this race war for the future of this country. I think I'm going to go ahead and rob a bank while I'm at it. Yeah, no, they're going to be like, shoot, I would love to have one of them fancy cars. I always wanted a Ferrari. I think I'm going to go to the lot and grab me and grab my cousin, you know, a fancy sport car. You see what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of looting, you know, and taking advantage of a situation or whatever. And also there's going to be a lot of these poor whites, these dirty, dusty white people going up to mansions where white people are at, rich white people, and they're going to be like, hey, we're here, you're harboring niggas here. And then the white dude's like, hey, there ain't no black people here. I'm not harboring anybody. Oh, well, you know, I see that you're a nigga lover. You know what I mean? Step aside while we inspect your place. And so therefore they're going to run into, you know, these nice houses, tear it up, loot and take stuff, because they're going to accuse other white people for helping black people out. You know what I mean? Because white people don't exactly get along like that. You know what I'm saying? There's friction. But with black people here being kind of like the scapegoat, it's only... You know, I mean, we see this illusion of white people, of these rich, poor white people, kind of on the same page or whatnot. You know, and that's the thing. But the killer part is, as much as I hate to say this, but they're going to go after the Jews. You know, and their thing is, well, then you might as well hit, you know what I'm saying, get two birds with one stone. Now, they're not going to just stop at black people. They're going to eliminate those they deem detrimental to their country. They may go after Jews, gays, and I'm not putting Jews and gays in the same category. We're different. But to these Bible-thumping, crazy, zealous white people, yeah, they're just going to go after people they don't like. You know, and Jews will definitely be up on the list. As much as people say Jews are white people, there's a faction of white people that can't stand the Jews. And they're just going to go ahead and knock them out and say, hey, you know what I'm saying, these black people, they wasn't really much competition, you know what I'm saying, so we might as well knock the Jews out while we're at it. Go ahead and knock out the atheist while we're at it. You know, they're going to go after anybody that's not a Bible thumping, red, white, and blue, true blue white person. You know, and that's the thing. And so that's what's holding them back. And these Jews know that if it's a race war, they're going to be coming after them. And even though ultimately I think the Jews have done stuff to benefit, you know, these scraggly white people. Jews are more on their side than black people's side, because Jews have done nothing but exploit black people just like everybody else has. But you know what I'm saying, these white people, these true blue blood whites, don't see it that way. They see the Jews as somebody different, you know what I'm saying, as rich and powerful, and that's going to exploit the poor altogether. You see what I mean? So therefore, you're going to have all this strife. It's not going to just stop at black people. Oh, we got rid of the black people. Now let's just kick back and let's smoke our cigars. No, at one point, they're going to shoot anything that's moving, anything that's not them. They're not going to have this race war and go back and just being poor white people living inside trailers and things of that nature and still living paycheck to paycheck. You know, because first of all, during the race battle, you're going to have a lot of white people calling off from work. You know, they're going to be like, oh, I ain't going to be able to go to work until at least 2 weeks. We got a race war here. You know, you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the infrastructure will collapse. You know, so they're not going to stop. And still, with black people being exploited on a grand level, a lot of Jews, a lot of other rich non-Jewish white people, their pockets are going to be hurting. They're going to be like, damn, I made all this money off these people and they're no longer here. You know, and then there's going to be a focus, you know, on the class war. You know, and then while you know, you have the dust is kicking up. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans are there's going to be more and more Mexicans sliding through. You know what I mean? Going undetected. You know, it's going to be complete pandemonium, complete chaos. But I would say the black people that survive, that's able to escape the carnage and go somewhere else, you know, their life might be better. But that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching, and Sally forth.